Hey guys, this is Salim, and in this video I'm gonna give my opinion about the Sony SRS XB-10 wireless speakers. So let's get started. So I was looking for good Bluetooth speakers and at a budget range, and man, I literally saw hundreds of speakers. Some site or video or article says speaker A is better, some say speaker B is better. So you see, I was a lot confused. Finally, I saw the Sony SRS XB-10, and yeah, it was unreleased at the time of my purchase. I saw good reviews on Amazon US as it was launched there before, like 10 to 15 days before. So yeah, I went ahead and bought it. I got this for 3,390 rupees.
Unboxing it, you'll get the speakers itself, a micro USB cable to charge it, and some documents. Looking at the speaker, it's compact and it's kind of a cylinder, but not a cylinder. It's a mono speaker at the top and a passive radiator for bass at the bottom. It has a cool Sony branding on the side of the speaker along with a few buttons. The power button for turning on the speakers as well as to put it in pairing mode. A LED light is also present above the power button, which blinks slowly when it's turned on and blinks rapidly when it's in pairing mode and stays on lit when it's paired. Volume buttons to adjust the volume according to your preference. A play pause button, which is also a multifunction button as it can be used to trigger Google Assistant or Siri and can also be used to take or end calls. Yes, you can take calls with this. I don't know why you'll do that. An add button. Basically, if you have another XB10, you can use the add button and either make the music go louder or have a stereo sound, that is left and right channels on separate speakers. It has a flap to the back, which when opened reveals a micro USB charging port as well as a 3.5mm audio jack, in case you want to listen using wires. Now, Sony claims a battery life of up to 16 hours, and I'm satisfied. I listen to music at 50% and it's more than 16 hours. 16 hours 20 minutes to be technical, and there's still charge left in the speaker. A little update guys, the charge lasted for 20 hours and 31 minutes when the volume is set to 50%. It's way more than what Sony claims. Kudos to that. Speaking of the battery, the charge time claimed by Sony is 4 hours 30 minutes and it took me 4 hours 20 minutes to fully charge it. It has a LED light for charging which turns red when charging and turns off when fully charged. It has NFC or one touch pairing and it works flawlessly with my Nexus 5X. It is IPX5 certified, that means it's water resistant to water splashes and a bit of dirt. You can use it in poolside parties. I don't know why you'll do that, as yeah, they are small and even though they are loud, but not that loud. It has a cute little silicone strap to the back, which is very useful in the shower for hanging purposes, and the strap can also be used to place the speaker in a different position. The range of the speaker stated by Sony is 33 feet, and that's the norm these days in Bluetooth speaker. Anything above that is great, but 33 feet works well for me. Coming to the main part, sound.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. up the ladder while you clean me up a shovel. I can do this all day, I can do this all night.
This is a speaker in the XP or extra bass range, which means the bass produced should be good, and it is. When you listen to EDMs or dance music or any other music which has beats in it, the bass is damn good, and it's deep and it's punchy. I never thought speakers so small can produce such good bass. Now, let's come to the trim. The audio is very clear. The voices are not muffled. Plus, the music or voice does not break at full volume. This does not mean that other genres like rock sound bad. It's just that they don't sound as good as EDMs. One more best part of the speakers is the add feature, which I mentioned earlier. When using two speakers and using the add functionality and listening to EDMs, it's damn pleasurable.
So let's divide it into pros and cons. So firstly, it's the bass. It's deep and punchy bass. Overall, the audio quality is good, but when listening to EDMs, the bass is very good. I like it. It is very loud considering it's quite small. If you can see, it's very small. Thirdly, it's value for money. It's a speaker by a brand named Sony. So, and the price you pay is very less compared to what the brand you're getting. So yeah, there are a lot of brands with cheaper price, and which are, I guess, look better than this and have better features than this. But Sony is a well-known brand, and 3390 for this speaker, that's pretty damn good. So it has IPX5 certification. It is water resistant to water splashes and dirt and a bit of dirt also. So NFC pairing. So yeah, it has NFC pairing. If you can see here, it has NFC. So yeah, the last one is great battery life. So yeah, the battery as I told earlier, the battery lasted for me was 20 hours and 30 minutes, 20 and a half hours, and the battery claimed by Sony is 16 hours. So that's way above what Sony has claimed. So great battery life. So there are some cons too. So let's get to the cons. First, the audio breaks a bit for a second when we pair the speaker and play the first song. It's not happening now, but it happened to me like 1 out of 10 or 15 times. This is a con only for me. This does not work well with my OnePlus 3 using NFC. I don't know why. Maybe some fault with the OnePlus 3 or some fault with the case that I'm using with the OnePlus 3. I tested it using other devices that have NFC, like the Nexus 5X, which I own. So it works pretty well on that. Thirdly, so when we pair one speaker and use streaming apps like Netflix or watch any video, there is no audio sync issue. But when we pair two speakers, there is an audio sync issue by 0.5 seconds. That's the audio plays after 0.5 seconds and the video plays before. So yeah, on PC we have the option to change that using audio desync, but on phone that's an issue. Sure, all the other Bluetooth speakers have it, and this is no exception. So should you buy it? Hell yes, you should go for it. Sure, it does not have all the cool features like dual speakers, charging your phone with your speaker, not to name any brands. One thing that would make the product even more awesome is that how to know what battery life is left on it. There is no way to know how much battery life is left on it. like in percentage wise. And if you didn't get it after all this, you should go buy it. It's a great offering by Sony. So yeah, this was my full in-depth review of the Sony SRS XB-10. So you know guys what to do. Like this video if you liked it. Hate this video if you hate it. Hate this video if you hate it. Comment for any queries. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links will be in the description below. And post your queries there. Subscribe to my channel. There must be a card somewhere here. And if you have already subscribed to my channel, do hit the bell icon near the subscribe button so that you get updated with all the videos that I upload to YouTube in the near future. Till then, this is Salim, signing off.